Hey everybody, John again with Like a Loon Outdoors. I'm going to do a little quick overview of one of the saws that I use quite a bit. I'll show you that here. It's this little guy. Not exactly little, but not exactly huge. It's the Stihl MS 271. It's Farm Boss 20-inch bar, roll-o-matic system. So yeah, super impressive. This one for about 4 years, maybe 5 years now. As you can tell, I get a lot of use out of it on the hobby farm here. I've got a couple of different size saws. This is my workhorse. So one of the things you want to consider when shopping for a saw, especially if it's your first purchase, is a couple things. So power, that's one. You know, this is a little bit higher in the power factor there. Bar length, that's two. What kind of stuff you're going to be cutting? You know, how long does that bar need to be? And then three, for me, I won't get anything that has less than your two nuts down here. I've had to deal with that before, having got the little single here. It just loosens up way too easily, and I'm always constantly tightening the chain, where this gives you a little bit more bite and holds things down a bit better. So always go up, never go down. If you think that smaller saw is like, oh, this one should do me well, I always consider going up a size when it comes to this stuff. You won't regret having more power and more capability, but you may regret not being able to cut a tree down or having more difficulty and having it bog out on you. So if you have any questions with that, you can always shoot me a question, you know, scour the internet. But yeah, this thing has been awesome. It holds the tension really well on the chain. I don't really have to tighten it up too much. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty. It holds up to my absolute abuse very well. It's a little heavy, of course. You know, it's a 271, so it's got a little weight to it. However, the vibration, I don't really have an issue with that. They do pretty well here with that. When I'm using my saw, you know, I'm typically out here for 6 hours or so, pretty much non-stop. Usually work through lunch too, doing this stuff. And this, you know, this was this weekend's work, and that's, I think it's 8 feet tall, about 14 feet deep, and about 14 feet wide. Only had to sharpen this guy once. And again, if you haven't checked out my other video, this thing is awesome. The 2-in-1 sharpener is amazing. But yeah, if you're curious about it and you're thinking about it, and if this matches what you need for a saw, I would say get it. Absolutely get it. It's a great saw.